They say that people come all the way to Hangzhou to view West Lake and to buy silk products. Silk originated in China. As early as the Yellow Emperor period, there was a legend describing a god of silk who took charge of silk production. It's fair to say that China remained the only country capable of silk making for quite a long time, and silk stands for dazzling splendor in clothing, culture, and art. Earlier this month, at the G20 Hangzhou Summit, silk products were found throughout the conference venues, as big as wall paintings and folding screens, or as small as invitations, table signs, and menus. Silk products were an addition to the city's scenic natural beauty, both illustrating what is called the unforgettable Hangzhou and embodying Chinese style. At the summit, a handful of silk products were presented to foreign guests as gifts. These products contain traditional Chinese cultural motifs such as dragons, phoenixes, peony flowers, and blue and white porcelain, and are themselves representations of sublime craftsmanship. In these silk products, traditional charm is mixed with a touch of affluence and harmony in the way they exhibited to Chinese and international guests the very essence of the 5,000-year-old Chinese culture. Silk fiber is the main natural component of silk cloth. Silkworms feed on mulberry leaves. When they prepare to enter the pupal phase of their life cycle, they enclose themselves in cocoons made of raw silk. Silk cloth is the fabric made by unreeling cocoons, among other complicated processes. The history of silk almost developed in sync with the civilization of China. Archaeological reports show that sericulture started as early as the Middle Neolithic period, some 5,500 years ago. During the Qing and Han dynasties, silk weaving in Yuhan, the present-day Hangzhou, was already quite developed. The ancient Silk Road, which began during the West Han dynasty, for the first time in history, opened trade routes between the East and the West. The Silk Road started in Chang'an, traveled westward through Gansu and Xinjiang, and then through Central Asia and Western Asia, before finally reaching Europe. Since then, Chinese silk products started to be shipped regularly to foreign countries, gaining praise for its beauty, luxury, softness, and delicacy. In the heyday of the Tang Dynasty, silk production entered its prime period, with output and quality both reaching unprecedented levels. Then, during the Ming and Qing dynasties, Jiangsu and Zhejiang became centers for silk production in China. In recent times, silk production underwent dramatic changes as human labor was replaced by machines in silk mills. On September 30th, 2009, sericulture and silk craftsmanship of China were put on the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage List, an acknowledgement for the entire silk-making techniques processed by women and handed down within families and through apprenticeship in Hangzhou. That is the essence of Chinese sericulture and silk craftsmanship. Silk represents Chinese civilization and has become a beautiful ambassador for cultural communication between the East and the West. Since Chinese silk entered Europe, monarchs from many countries rushed to establish their own silk industry. In this process, the spread of silk involved more than simple duplicating, but featured as well a continuous effort of development and perfection. Silk not only belonged to China, but also to the world.